Look at us, geeksofdoom.com. We're live at the New York Comic Con, of course. Jack Bauerstein over here with Khoi Pham of Mighty Avengers fame. Khoi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. All right, we'll just get right to the questions because you're a very, very busy guy. Is there anything particular here that you're promoting today with your table set up?
Just pushing Mighty Avengers. It's Dan and I have taken over, and we're going to do something really great with it. And it's not traditional, so we're just kind of just get out there and remind people that it's an interesting story. It's going to be awesome, and just stick with us. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. What is it like working with Dan Slott?
Dan's awesome. Dan is awesome. He's definitely an artist writer. He's always calling and saying, hey, is it all right if you draw this? I mean, you can be mad if I make you draw this, and it's Dan. It's cool. It's my job. Make me draw anything. Oh, okay. It's like, jokingly, I said, just keep it at 2 panels a page, and he took me seriously. And he tries to minimize the number of panels. He's awesome. Not to mention, he's a fantastic writer. Comes up with these great stories. So whenever I read the scripts, it's easy to draw because it's, I'm really into it. I want to see what happens. I want to finish the book so you can give me the next script so I know what's going on. So it's a lot of fun working with Dan.
Awesome. Tell me, I did a little research on you. You're a part of a group called 10 Ton Studios. Tell me a little bit about it.
10 Ton Studios. It's funny. We've been around for a while. When I and a bunch of friends decided to break into comics years ago, it was we had a realistic point of view. Like, we're breaking, maybe not, but let's go to conventions and just have fun. Let's go party and meet people and just have a nice presence. But when you go to these conventions, it's easy to get lost. It's tough to mingle sometimes. So we thought we'd form like a communist block of people and put a banner behind our head. 10 Ton Studio. We hadn't done anything. We didn't publish anything. We're not really a studio. Well, back then. But just so we could have a table or two to split among us and have a banner, do sketches, and then go to the after parties, as 10 Ton Studios. There's some nice, informal group. And then after a while, through our website and other stuff that we do, Riley Brown and Jeremy Freeman started working for Marvel, and I started working for Marvel, and Jason Baruti was already doing stuff for Image with Jim Kruger's Clockmaker, and it was weird that people started getting work, and all of a sudden we were looking, oh, holy crap, we're almost legitimate here, we're almost the real studios, but now it's really blown up. The guys in the studio are getting a lot of work, and you'll probably hear their names in the future. And even the people who go to our website, who aren't official 10 Tons, but they're still part of the 10 Ton family, they're getting work. Charles Wilson was runner-up in the Comic Book Idol. Johnny Timmons is doing stuff now. And a bunch of guys that in our little group are getting hired and getting noticed. So I'm really proud of that. That started out as just something really fun, but now it's something pretty cool.
So when you guys were not as legitimate as you guys are now as 10 Ton Studios, what did you do to attract people to come to your table? Because I know a lot of people at the indie tables over there, they have a tougher time to get people to come by rather than, say, Marvel or DC.
We always set up an artist alley. Okay. So we never put ourselves out as a publishing studio, because we don't publish anything. But it was more like an art studio, kind of like Boulevard Studios, those guys. But obviously those guys were pros long before us. But kind of that idea, and we were doing sketches and just being friendly to people. And I don't know how it happened. It's really bizarre, but it's always just saying hi to people and not turning anybody away. And then
anything specific you put on a table, like say treats or like candy or anything like that?
No, I wish I would. Like the booth girl. No, we didn't do any of that stuff. But I think it really was. We probably underplayed ourselves a bit, because I think the art attracted people, just seeing sketches and stuff from us, and at reasonable prices back then. But I think it attracted people. It was like a speculator's market where, wow, these guys are nobodies, but this was the feedback I was getting, at least, that they should be breaking in sometime. We were like, well, we appreciate it, but I think word of mouth. We did all the conventions together, so I guess. The name, we branded the name before any of us ever did anything.
Okay. I heard somewhere, I actually read an article on Marvel.com that you used to be a lawyer before you did this. Are you still doing any work part-time, or are you?
No, I still have an active license. My mom won't let me expire.
Of course not.
No, you never know. But I have that. I'd been lawyering and drawing comics like for about a year. Like during the Hercules, Hercules was the last. In the middle of Hercules is when, I quit doing the lawyering full time.
Anything you learned from your experience as a lawyer that you were able to inject into your comics by any chance?
That's hard to say. I mean, I would like to say professionalism and not being intimidated by anybody. Because I was a criminal defense attorney, so I'm in court arguing cases in front of judges and juries and defending murderers and tough people. So you go out here and talking to people. It's like you're just another person. So I think that's helped. A lot of people don't take enough initiative, I think. So that's what I tell people: come by and talk to me. How do you break in? It's just take the initiative. Be professional. Be thorough. Do your due diligence. Don't just throw it out there. Yeah, you don't win a case by winging it. You got to do your research. You got to do everything you're supposed to do, and that applies to every job in life. So I take it that way.
Other than drawing comic books, which I know you're having a great time at, and being a lawyer, what was the best job you've ever had besides those two?
Besides these two, that is a good question, huh? I can't say I have any other good jobs. Those are the two. I mean, I waited tables my whole life. That can't be fun, but that's it. No, I got nothing for that one, dude.
All right, one last question. Sure. 3 things that are in your refrigerator right now.
Milk, water. It's very boring, dude. And I think some fruits.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Khoi. First interview ever on geeksofdoom.com. It's going to be on YouTube. It's fantastic.